What's up? It's Kenny J back with another video. I know it's been a while since I've last recorded, but it's been the last month, I would say, has just been absolutely insane, and I will explain further, and plus I will show you at the end of the video in a clip of what exactly happened. I can't exactly go into details about what happened, but as you can see, if you've been watching my videos, that I am in a different vehicle. The reason for that is because my vehicle that I had previous to this one was not only vandalized, but it was shot into. Yes, I said shot into. Somebody literally took a gun and shot holes into my vehicle. So, needless to say, long story short, I had to buy another car to replace what somebody had damaged. So, needless to say, I'm not too happy about that, but I'm here trying to get my car washed, so that's why I seem a little preoccupied. But I do like this vehicle. It is very nice. It comes with a lot of options, a lot of things my other car didn't have. I am missing my sunroof. You know, I did like having a sunroof and everything, so I always said my next car was either going to be a convertible or, you know, something that I was able to open up so that way, you know, I can drive with air coming through and stuff like that. But somebody vandalizing your vehicle and then your insurance company cutting off your rental vehicle because they totaled out the car that you have, leaving you with only 2 to 3 days to buy a car, well, finance and then buy a car, kind of leaves you with not very many options, especially, you know, with time constraints, and seeing that I'm a student and my boyfriend's a student. I work, he works, so time was just not on my side this time. So I just had to kind of rush and get something that I was both satisfied with and could afford. So I got this. But you know, it's been a very rocky road for the past couple of days, past couple of weeks, really. Words cannot explain how upset and pissed I am about this whole thing. But the thing is, you know, life happens. Things happen for no reason. And, you know, just a little backstory of how all this happened. You know, I don't know who did this or why, but guarantee if I find you, oh yeah. But anyway, I don't, like I said, I don't know who did this, but I do have an idea, because like I said in my earlier videos, we've been having issues with people following and crashing through the gates here in the community. And in one of my videos, I actually showed you a clip of what happened when somebody actually drove their car through the gate. Well, this time, seeing that I come home at almost 2 o'clock in the morning, I noticed that there was this car that just constantly keeps following people in the community, me being one of them. And one night, he tried it again, almost hit my vehicle that I had prior to this one. And so, long story short, I pretty much got tired of it, and I said, you know what? You don't live here. Whoever it is that you're here to visit, buzz them and they'll let you in. So when the gate opened, I slowed my car down to a crawl, pretty much. And that gave enough time for the gates to close, and they were locked out. Well, I get home, get inside, start cooking me some food and stuff like that. I'm watching TV. All of a sudden I hear these popping noises, these really loud popping noises, and they were loud enough to the point where they actually vibrated the air. Like, you can literally hear the pounding in the air of these popping noises. And at the time, I thought it was some dumb kid setting off fireworks, you know, just to be funny. And see, I had my patio door open, so it was exceptionally loud over where I live. And so, you know, I really didn't think anything of it. My boyfriend's freaking out because, you know, he's had prior incidences where, you know, people have done things to him to make him call, you know, something cause alert for him. You know, it was like a warning. So I'm like, don't worry about it. You know, it's nobody, you know, it's just stupid kids setting off firecrackers. Well, little did I know, those popping noises were some ignorant MF, all kinds of names I want to say, but I don't want to, you know, be too profane, but it was some ignorant fool shooting his gun, and from what the cop said, it was probably either a 45 or more powerful, judging by the bullet holes, shooting into my car. So I come out Monday morning to get ready to go, you know, and leave for the day. And I come over to the driver's side of my vehicle to put my bags in the back seat, and my entire quarter panel, my the rear driver's side door, the tire was blown out, the windows were blown out, all that. So, needless to say, and you know, I will admit I do have a temper. I try to reel it in, but that I will admit I lost my temper. I try to stay positive. I try to keep a level head, but it's like sometimes people just push your buttons to the point of no return, and that did it. I'm very personable with my cars. I even name my cars. So when that happened, it was like somebody shooting a family member, you know. And I know this is just an object, this is just a materialistic thing, you know, it can be replaced. But the thing is when you're comfortable in life, okay, and you're already making payments, you're already, you know, set a budget and stuff like that, and here comes this Neanderthal who thinks, oh, I think it would be cool to shoot up somebody's car and vandalize it. You know, that kind of puts a kink in things, especially when you only have a limited time already with what you're working with. And then you got to go on top of that and try and buy a new car, finances, if you can get financing, because nowadays it's harder to get loans than ever before. So I'm like this, you just almost ruined my life. So it's not the fact that I'm taking it so personal with the car. You know, I'm like, yes, cars can be replaced. You know, I do love the car. You know, it's my bread and butter to get to and from work, to and from school, you know, and it gets me where I need to go. You know, and I do take, well, you know, good care of my cars. But the thing is, I'm looking at the fact that now I gotta look at replacing this car because of what this stupid asshole did. You know? And so it's a mixture of me having personal feelings for the car and then having to deal with the aftermath of what somebody else did. And, you know, I didn't handle it in the best of ways, you know, but thank goodness that my boyfriend, he's very level-headed, you know, and he can think clearly through situations like this. But I was out of my mind almost. I was so enraged to the point where I was like, I'm going to shoot this person in the face. And that's how I felt. Of course, I wouldn't do it, but at that moment in time, it was like, I possibly could do this, you know. But anyway, you know, like I said, I'm gonna show the clip at the end of this video of what happened, and try to move on and just say, hey, this is what it is, you know. Now you got something newer, you still got life to go on with, and you know, things just keep moving ahead. You can't stop just because something happens to the point where, you know, it's almost life-changing. It's not completely life-changing, but it was almost life-changing. And so To people out there who just do stupid shit just to do it, or vandalize people's property, like, don't do that. Because you have no idea what that person is going through. You have no idea of what that person may be dealing with at that moment in time. Like, it's not funny. It is not funny. And the fact that you would think that it's funny and cool to do to impress somebody or try to be like someone else, like, grow up. Like, seriously, this is 2016. You know, we got to be better than this. So, you know, that's my little rant for today. My little life story time. But I am okay. You know, my boyfriend's okay. You know, nobody was injured or anything. So, thank goodness for that. But let me know if you guys like the video, and give that thumbs up, and always do subscribe. And I will see you on the next video. Bye. Okay, so here's the clip of what happened to my vehicle. And it's a little shocking, but you know, it's not anything that's like, oh my god, you know. But without further ado, here we go. Okay, so here are the bullet holes in the door and in the wheel well. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bullet holes, and then the 7th one went through the window here. Now, I want to say either this one or this one. I'm not sure. I think it was this one. This bullet here sorry, I had to open the door and it set the alarm off. Funny enough, it didn't go off when this incident happened, but it goes off when I open the door. But anyway, that bullet right there came from, I think, the bottom one on the door, and then one actually came through this door, this side here. And came through and pierced my seat. Which the CSI team had to then rip open my leather seat to get to the bullet that was inside. And then at some point, a bullet pierced this door. I don't know from where, but I believe whichever bullet that came through that window came through here, got my seat here, and then hit the door. Didn't go through the glass, but it went through the door and got stopped in there somehow. So, and here's the little plastic piece that goes on there. So, but yeah, this is my baby. I had it for about 3 years, and I've had a lot of trips in this car. I've gone different places, and it's gonna be a lot harder to let this car go. So, you know, I'm gonna miss it, that's for sure. So let me make sure I lock the doors so nobody else causes any more damage, supposedly. But yep, that's what happened. So it's still a shocker, but you know, what are you gonna do? But I will see you guys later. Have a good weekend or weekday or whenever you see this video. So just stay positive, always keep your head up, and just know that life does move on, things do get better. It may not seem like it at the time, but things do get better. So I will talk to you guys later. And that ends this video.